morning, everybody. On the road again. We're headed to the Everglades today. And we're driving through rain, but it's not supposed to rain there. So, keep those fingers crossed. Anyway, we're going to take a 2-hour tram ride through the Everglades. It'll be guided, so we'll learn a whole lot. And yeah, looking forward to it. Hoping not to be frightened by any alligators.
Wendy's going to have to overcome her primal fear of alligators.
Absolutely.
And we, by the way, for the record, are twinsies wearing matching touristy t-shirts from NASA from the Kennedy Space Center.
That's right.
You're just going to have to deal with it.
That's right. Everglades National Park is a 1.5 million acre wetlands preserve on the southern tip of the U.S. state of Florida. It's hard to believe, but we are here in the wet season. The summer is the wet season. And it makes sense if you think about it, because the water evaporates out of all the marshes here, and then it goes up into the clouds and becomes rain. And then it rains, and everything here gets very humid. Here's our first alligator. Sometimes you just see their eyes. And then here is what we call a yearling. They look a little different when they're full grown, don't they? To be honest, they really don't want anything to do with us. Halfway during the tour, we took this windy path up to a platform where we could see everything. It was an incredibly impressive view. And yes, that is a tree full of vultures. Not my favorite view. But the next one, trees full of snowy white egrets, that was a favorite. Male alligators can be as heavy as 500 pounds and the females as heavy as 200. Males can also be somewhere between 10 to 15 feet long, females roughly 8.5 feet long. We saw many of these birds called anhingas, and as this one backed away from us and then just took off in flight, we were just in awe of its beauty and its gracefulness. And honestly, the beauty and gracefulness of all the creatures of the Everglades.
Well, we just had a fantastic tour of the Everglades by Juan and Bethany on our tram tour, and we got to see so much wildlife. We even saw an alligator yawn, which was just really kind of exciting right next to us. And they just gave us all kinds of background about the Everglades, where they got the name, what kind of habitats are there, all that kind of stuff. So it was really an education. I would strongly encourage you to take the Shark Valley Tram tour. I think rather than the airboat thing. The airboat thing is kind of exciting, but pretty much scares all the wildlife away, I would imagine. So we were able to see wildlife right up close and personal. So we had a great time, and now we're headed back to C.B. Smith Park, where we've got a nice camping spot.
Thanks for joining us. See you on our next adventure.